Hello. It's very late. I'm starting on the problems section of chapter 4, but it's been a very busy September, and then I had to learn to use OBS 2. That was a little difficult. It's actually a very simple program to use, but I wanted to have the webcam working as well, and as you can see, I can't see it, but it should be there anyway. Well, we have to start on this, and we must check that rho lies in G, and we have the rational matrices with positive determinants. The determinant is M, so that means that M, they don't write what M is, but M must at least be positive and rational, of course. And then we must check that this condition holds, and that is that the right hand side is plus minus 1 divided by the square root of m. And that's pretty trivial, because zz plus d, that gives naught z plus 1, that's unity, divided by the square root of m. And of course, in all cases, we use the positive square root here, and here the positive fourth root, so that obviously agrees with the plus being used. Then we must compute this, and it's both the matrices and the tilde means that so they have some function that they haven't written. All right, so it's A, B, C, D, point some function, let's call it phi of z, and let's do the matrices first, and we start from the left. MA, MB, and then it's the first column we divide by m, and it's given that 4m divides c, and that the determinant is unity. The determinant is still unity, and 4 still divides z, so it lies in gamma naught 4, right? Oh, that was actually that question explicit. And then we must compute the function, and to prepare that, I've already written up the definition. So we do it, we start from the right. Oh, actually, we have to find the inverse. So rho to the inverse, what is that? It's not a tilde? No. Of course, it's this matrix. So let's just skip that. And then it's, if this must give the unit of G, which is the unit, what's it called, the matrix giving the identity? The matrix 1, and the function is just 1, constant 1. That means that this product must be 1, meaning that the inverse equals 1 divided by psi of the inverse matrix and we already had that in the proof that such a guy would have an inverse. I believe it's m to the fourth, but we'll just have to check it, or the fourth root of m. Yeah, whatever, this doesn't matter. That just gives 1. So it's just the fourth root of m. My instinct was correct. So I don't know how tall the picture is. I hope this will be visible. So that was rho. I'll just write it up. So, of course, it's the product of the matrices. And then the interesting, that's m to 1/4. And then psi of, and the inverse, that is still, of this one, yeah, that's still just unity. Oh no! That's actually complicated because it gives m to minus first of z divided by unity. So it's actually phi of z divided by m. And then we multiply this with and of course we get the matrix. Did we find? We've got that. Yeah. And phi of z divided by m is the same. And then we need to multiply it with this one operating on something, but that just gives m to minus 1/4. So that's gamma 1. I've actually computed this, and then that should be gamma 1 tilde. Oh, we actually haven't found the functions belonging to this guy. You see, gamma 1 tilde lies in gamma naught 4, and that means that we have the usual the matrix, and then it's J of, or was it called J? I'll just have to look. It took me a week to get OBS to work, so I forgot J. Well, we did call it J. Yeah, J gamma of Z. So we need to find out what that is. I actually wanted to write the definition because it was clear to me that we would need it, but at the time I could remember it. Now I just have to look it up again. This one over 1 and then epsilon d to minus first, and then the square root of Cz plus 1. Oh, actually, I did a terrible mistake here because we already know this guy. Because this, of course, is a subset of gamma naught of 4, which is where? There. So it has the same form. All right, I have to go through it by myself and then do it on a piece of paper and then compare with what I've got here. So that's time for a break. All right, I've had my break, my coffee, and done some other stuff, and now I'm back. I went through it where I started doing this multiplication, and that was sufficient to see where the problem was. Here we must multiply by the 4th root of m, there we go, and then we have m to 1/4 down here, and they will cancel. Oh, it's not a good color. So we must, at the end, compare this with this, meaning that this was the wrong one to work with. Which is C over D epsilon D minus first square root of, and that's Z divided by M times C plus D. Where did we have phi? I should have written it somewhere. I've written the inverse, so phi should be there as well somewhere. Well, never mind. And it's easy to see that the, I'll just write the formula. C divided by M is an integer. And M, the index of M over D is plus minus 1, so that's the factor. So it depends on M and D. Whether it's plus or minus, they differ by a sign. And I found the exact sign, a formula for the sign. So that solves problem 1.